The Renaissance Period, 1500 to 1600. Part-05. Elizabethan Prose. Modern English Prose. The Elizabethan period was also the period of the origin of modern English prose. During the reign of Elizabeth, prose began to be used as a vehicle of various forms of amusement and information. And its popularity increased on account of the increased facility provided by the printing press. Books on history, travel, adventures, and translations of Italian stories appeared in a large number. Prose writers. Though there were a large number of prose writers, there were only two, Sidney and Lilly, who were conscious of their art and who made solid contributions to the English prose style when it was in its infancy. The Elizabethan people were intoxicated with the use of the English language, which was being enriched by borrowings from ancient authors. They took delight in the use of flowery words and graceful grandiloquent phrases. New wave of patriotism. With the new wave of patriotism and national prestige, the English language, which had been previously eclipsed by Latin and relegated to a lower position, now came to its own, and it was fully exploited. The Elizabethans loved decorative modes of expression and flowery style. John Lilly, 1554 to 1606. The first author who wrote prose in the manner that the Elizabethans wanted was Lilly, whose Euphues popularized a highly artificial and decorative style. It was read and copied by everybody. Its maxims and phrases were freely quoted in the court and the marketplace. And the word euphuism became a common description of an artificial and flamboyant style. The style of Euphues. The style of Euphues has three main characteristics. In the first place, the structure of the sentence is based on antithesis and alliteration. For example, Euphues is described as a young man of more wit than wealth, yet of more wealth than wisdom. The second characteristic of this style is that no fact is stated without reference to some classical authority. For example, when the author makes a mention of friendship, an abundance of allusion to natural history, mostly of a fabulous kind, which is its third characteristic. For example, the bull being tied to the fig tree looseth his tail. The whole herd of deer stand at gaze if they smell sweet apple. Arcadia. Sidney's Arcadia is the first English example of prose pastoral romance, which was imitated by various English authors for about 200 years. The story related in Arcadia in the midst of pastoral surrounding, where everything is possible, is long enough to cover 20 modern novels. But its main attraction lies in its style, which is highly poetical and exhaustive. One word is used again and again in different senses until its all meanings are exhausted. Malory. Malory wrote a great prose romance, Morte d'Arthur, dealing with the romantic treasures of the Middle Ages. It was by virtue of the simple directness of the language that it proved an admirable model to the prose storytellers of the Renaissance England. Richard Hakluyt. Richard Hakluyt's Voyages and other such books describing sea adventures were written in simple and unaffected directness. The writer was conscious of only that he had something to tell that was worth telling. Thank you.